Hey family, so I know you guys probably have heard about this already. What's going on between Israel and Turkey and Iran and stuff like that, and how today Israel issued that level 4 travel ban to all Israelis, telling them do not go to Turkey and do not, and telling the Iranians do not harm their people. So when I pulled this article, I pulled the article and it's from today. And the article says Israelis told to leave Istanbul, stay away from Turkey amid Iran terror threats. It says severe travel warnings issued for Istanbul, and Lapid urges against all travel to Turkey after Israeli-Turkish security forces said to thwart plot kidnap, kill Israeli tourists. So they were saying they thwarted a plot to kill and kidnap Israelis and kill them. The first thing I noticed about this article, what caught my eye was, we had the blood moon on the 15th and the 16th of May. And so look, so today it says a full moon rises above the iconic, the name of that church, I don't want to mess it up, in Istanbul, Turkey, early May 16, 2022. So this moon rose over this church in Turkey, this blood red moon, which people associate with judgment. So after this moon rose over Turkey on May the 22nd, one of their big time people was killed. And so this is what's causing all the drama. This is why they're fighting. I had to do just a little bit of digging to piece the pieces together, like why Israel is telling their people to get out of Turkey, why they're telling them to flee, why did they issue that big travel ban. I just had to do just a tad bit digging. And I came upon this article from June the 3rd. It says, accident or assassination. Suspicious death of another IRGC colonel inside Iran raises eyebrows. Okay, and it was saying that this man was killed on May the 22nd. And after 2 weeks later, the second man, they are speculating, was also killed and pushed from his balcony, both killed in broad open daylight. So they're saying, is this an accident or was this just full-fledged assassination? Okay, so one of the men, this guy right here, it says the killing of Ali took place within 2 weeks of the May 22nd assassination in Tehran. A fellow IRGC member, Colonel Hassan, whose funeral procession is pictured here. So these deaths took place 2 weeks apart, and they was both a member of this IRGC. And IRGC stands for, I'm going to read it to you right now, it stands for Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps. That's what it stands for. So 2 of those members was killed within 2 weeks apart. And they're speculating that they was assassinated by Israeli guards. So let's get into the article. It says the killing of a senior officer in Iran's powerful Revolutionary Guard Corps in broad daylight in the capital Tehran is rare. But the death of 2 senior members of the IRGC, the elite branch of Iran armed forces inside the Islamic Republic, in the space of 2 weeks is unprecedented and has raised eyebrows. Iran's official government news agency IRNA reported the death of Ali on June 3rd. IRNA said the IRGC colonel died in an accident, and authorities had launched an investigation. So you see, some are saying that this man died by accident, that he just slipped off his balcony, lost his footing, and he died. But they are saying, no, this is too suspicious, because just 2 weeks later, the other man was killed. Now, that wasn't an accident. He was gunned down while sitting in his car. So they're like, we're not really buying that. Both of these men just 2 weeks apart just so happened to die. So, but the other people are saying, no, we really didn't have anything to do with this. He just fell from his balcony. So it says, so they launched an investigation. It said the IRGC affiliated TASS news agency said the man died after falling from a terrace in his house in the city of Karjar near Tehran around a week ago. Okay, so you can see the first person's, this is funeral service is taking place. And then the other man also died by falling from the balcony. So this is June the 13th. This is today. It says Israel tells its citizens to avoid Istanbul, warns Iran not to harm them. It says Jerusalem, June 13th. It says Israel raised its Istanbul travel advisory to the highest level on Monday because of what it said was a threat of Iranian attempts to kill or abduct Israelis vacationing in Turkey. Foreign Minister, said a huge effort by Israel's security forces has saved Israeli lives in recent weeks, and thanked the Turkish government for its contribution. He did not give further details. An Israeli security official told Reuters Turkey has arrested several suspected operatives of Iran's Revolutionary Guards. So he was attending that meeting, and he was just telling his people, hey, y'all need to come out of there. If y'all over there, you need to get out. And they was telling them, hey, if you mess with our people, you know, we're going to retaliate. Like we will find you. So this is like a really big thing over there. It says Turkish officials and the Iranian embassy in Ankara did not immediately respond to requests for comment. We are calling on Israelis not to fly to Istanbul, and if you don't have a vital reason, don't fly to Turkey. If you are already in Istanbul, return to Israel as soon as possible, Lapid said on the televised statement. These terrorist threats are aimed at vacationing Israelis. They are selecting in a random but deliberate manner Israeli citizens with a view to kidnapping or murdering them, he said. I want from here to relay a message to Iranians as well. Whoever harms Israelis will not get away with it. Israel's long arm will get them no matter where they are. He says Tehran has vowed to retaliate against Israel, which it blames for the May 22nd killing of Hassan, an Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps colonel who was shot dead at the wheel of his car by two people on a motorcycle. So I did just a little bit of more digging. Because this had to make sense to me. I'm sorry, but I just can't read one article and I have to have like the whole full picture. And come to find out, these killings have been going on for a while, like some assassinations. So this article came out May 22nd of 2022. It says Revolutionary Guard says Colonel assassinated in Tehran. This is in Dubai. It says Iran's Revolutionary Guard said on Sunday that one of its officers, Colonel Saeed, was killed in a rare assassination in Tehran. He says he was one of the defenders of the shrines. The semi-official Tasnim news agency reported, referring to military personnel or advisors who Iran says fight on its behalf to protect Shiite sites in Iraq or Syria against groups such as Islamic State. Two people on a motorcycle opened fire on the young man, and while the semi-official ISN, a news agency, reported that members of an Israeli intelligence service network have been discovered and arrested by the guards. So they're totally saying that, yeah, though this guy was shot while he was in his car, they arrested two Israeli guards not very long after that. And then the other guys they're saying he slipped and fell off his balcony. But they're saying we're calling rubbish because what are the odds these two people can die 2 weeks apart so close together like that? So that's what's causing all of this friction. But what got to me is down here, if you come down to the end of the article, it says, the end of this article, it says, at least 6 Iranian scientists and academics have been killed or attacked since 2010, several of them by assailants riding motorcycles, in incidents believed to have targeted Iran's disputed nuclear program, which the West says is aimed at I don't know why they went back.